dare you humiliate me? I'm going to tell my daddy about this. I recommend you don't talk to your father. It's already too late. Look what you've done.
Trouble Busters!
This is Nina, and she's joining our team starting today. Please, welcome her.
Nice to meet y'all. Oh, she's so pretty. Welcome to our team.
Helen, you're going to be her trainer.
Understood. My name is Helen, and I work at a stationery manufacturer. Nina and I don't come from the same generation, but I'm going to be as sympathetic as I can as I train her to be as successful as she can. However...
Thank you for coming today. Now, regarding the eraser that our company has developed.
What? An eraser? This is rubbish.
What?
Mr. Yale, I am so sorry. Hey, Nina, you need to be considerate before you say something during a meeting. Huh? Are you trying to scold me? My daddy has never scolded me in my life. Oh, Nina. How dare you humiliate me? I'm going to tell my daddy about this. What? Daddy always does as I say. I wonder what he will say if I tell him about what happened. What? Just don't talk to me moving forward. You're so annoying. My boss told me that I should do better at coaching her. I only took her with me today because I wanted her to help understand our job. But then, since she doesn't seem to get it, there's nothing I can do at this point. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters. I'm not going to forgive you even if you apologize. I recommend you don't talk to your father. It's already too late. Look what you've done. Oh, God.
Nina, what did you say to Mr. Yale?
Daddy, what are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
Now, regarding the eraser that our company has developed.
What? An eraser? This is rubbish. What? Oh, Helen, why do you even have that recorded? I've been making sure to record all of the conversations I've been having with you, just so I can reflect upon them myself. I never thought I'd end up using this recording like this, though. This is a crime. You can't do this.
I need you to explain this to me, Nina.
No, Daddy. There's a reason I said those things. Hey, this isn't fair. You can't be recording our conversations. I've been looking the other way about a lot of things that you've said and done because I thought I should be coaching you. But I've had enough of this. I decided to report to my supervisor about your work ethics, and you need to learn your lesson. What did you just say? Daddy, did you hear what she said? Helen's been taking things out on me. What makes you think I'm just taking it out on you? Right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Helen's been trying to get me in trouble, and that's why she's lying to you, Daddy. I'm the one who's telling the truth. Daddy, you would understand what I'm saying, right?
But I heard exactly what you said to me with my own 2 ears.
We all have a bad day every now and then, right? That's all there is to this. It's not like I always behave like that. Daddy, you would understand me, right?
Until I heard that recording, I've always thought that I'd be on your side.
What do you mean?
You may not be aware, but I had several employees reporting to me about you. They had a lot to say about you.
No, they're all lying because they envy me. I work hard and I'm kind to everyone. I'm empathetic with anyone that I talk to. I take initiatives to take care of tasks that others try to avoid, and I'm like a saint's child. They're all envying me for who I am. And that saint's child says, Daddy does anything I say. He makes it too easy.
What exactly do you think you deserve to call yourself a saint's child?
I know she faked this audio using some type of software. Why can't you just take my word for it, Daddy? Don't you know how much I love you? Says fake Nina, but her true side says, Daddy is like my slave, and he has no idea.
What makes you think I'd still trust you after hearing this audio?
No, Daddy. A lot of things have been going on, and this isn't my true feelings. What about you, Mr. Yale? What do you think?
I'm sorry to say this, but you disrespected the product that my company has spent so much time and effort to develop.
Ew, dare you stay mad at me like that?
Nina, watch your mouth. He's from one of our largest clients.
What? There's no way that such an underwhelming factory that produces erasers would be our largest client. Nina, are you saying that because you thought we're only buying an eraser or two from them? No matter how many of them there are, erasers only cost about $1 or $2. I can already tell that we're not going to make any profit out of it. You might say that, but it's an eraser that Mr. Yale's team and our team had spent 3 years to develop. Our erasers are being used at elementary schools across the nation, and a lot of stationery stores and supermarkets sell our product. What? You're right that each of them only costs $1, but imagine what could happen when we sell a few hundreds of thousands of them. It's not a matter of $1 or $2 at that point. And what would our profits look like? In addition, erasers are being used by students and adults all across the world. It's not just 100 million erasers that we sell. Mr. Yale's company also sells his products to companies in other countries, which means they're a large company? You got it. And you pointed a finger at that large company laughing about their product. Someone who laughs at a penny won't get many. I don't need you to apologize to me, and I don't care what you say to me, but there's something you need to say to Mr. Yale. I was never told about this before we went to his office. I didn't know about this, so why would I need to apologize? I gave you the documents. Didn't you read them? The documents? I summarized some facts about the client we're visiting tomorrow, so make sure you go over it. Okay, I got it. Why does she need to be so annoying? Gosh, I hate her so much. I threw those documents away. Don't tell me you didn't even skim through them. I ended up losing them. Why didn't you tell me that you lost them then? I thought all I needed to do was go to the office with you. I didn't think much of it. Nina, how dare you? What was I supposed to do? I had no idea that this would have happened.
So what you're saying is that you didn't even read the documents about our company and you pointed your finger to laugh at our product? You even called it rubbish.
Helen, you should have spoken to me about this verbally, or else I wouldn't have said those things. No way. It doesn't matter whether you were aware that they were our largest client or not. You shouldn't have said those things, regardless. Nina, don't you know what it means to be respectful to others? What did you just say? You should be more respectful to others, regardless of whether you're in a workplace or at a personal setting. I hate hypocrites like you. Besides, what makes you think it's okay to talk to me like that when there was a flaw in communication on your end? You're supposed to take the blame for me since you've been working here longer. How dare you?
I had no idea that Nina was such a terrible person.
What? This is Helen's fault for not making sure that I was aware. Why are you guys all picking on me like this? Daddy, you're supposed to be on my side.
You can say what you want to your father, but if Ms. Nina is going to continue taking partial charges of the business we conduct with your company, I need to reconsider our contract. We're terribly sorry to have made you feel so concerned. Rest assured you will never see her face or hear her speak.
Huh? Daddy, what does that mean? Do we really need to break this down for you, Nina? How am I supposed to know? Why am I the bad guy instead of you, Helen?
I've been working closely with Ms. Helen for the past 3 years, and I trust her work ethics from every perspective possible. I believe you are the problem here.
Oh my God. Daddy, Mr. Yale, you have no idea. Helen has been harassing me all this time. What? What is she talking about? Helen is such a terrible person. She would coach me just because I'm a little late to work. Being late by 2 hours isn't just a little late. Just because I made a small mistake with an order, she'd take me to the client's office to make me apologize. You ordered 1,000 units when you were only supposed to order 100. What were you thinking? And just because I transferred a client to the wrong phone line, she persistently tells me to take notes when I take phone calls. Yes, that's because you should take notes if you can't remember who the client was asking for. These are all very new to me, but Helen wouldn't teach me a single thing. And she would tell me that I should ask if I'm not sure about anything. Isn't this ridiculous? I'm not even sure about what I'm not sure about. I've been super meticulous in teaching you all these things, and couldn't she have said that she wasn't sure about what she's not sure about?
I guess it takes courage to admit that you weren't sure about some things.
What? Are you taking her side? That's right. I couldn't say that I wasn't sure. I have pride, too.
I'm sure. I guess you always like to pretend that you're strong, Nina.
Why is he empathizing with her? Right? I'm not the only one at fault here, Daddy.
Nina, you're completely at fault. You need to start showing some remorse. Helen, Mr. Yale, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need some time to think about this incident.
You need to leave personal feelings outside of work.
Oh my goodness, what is this about?
We're Helen's colleagues. Oh, Jody, Heather. Let me make it clear that Helen is a wonderful colleague. To our eyes, Nina is in the bad here. What? You can't just walk in here and start telling all these lies. Helen is my trainer, so she should take 70% of the blame no matter what I do. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Besides, why would I be in the wrong here? The way you blame others, just like you're doing right now. What? This is exactly how all of us young people work. It doesn't matter whether we're young or old. We're from the same generation as you, but we never do anything like that. Don't even consider that we're the same. How dare you? Sir, Nina is the one who's always been causing trouble to Helen. She doesn't even take care of her task, but she'd spend hours putting on makeup and texting her boyfriend. Helen's always the one who's been taking care of all the tasks that Nina never finished.
Haven't you been working at all?
I come to work, which suffices my job. Besides, work begins the moment I get to work. Just like how field trips are trips until the moment we get home. It's already meaningful to be part of training, a seminar, and a sports game, right? If you're at work, it doesn't matter if you work because all that matters is the fact that you show up.
What is my daughter even talking about? Field trips are for students. You're a grown woman who's employed by a company. Don't you even see the difference?
What I am trying to say is that being at work automatically means that I'm working. You can't possibly play soccer or basketball if there's a single person missing, right? Showing up is all that matters. Even for a company, if you're missing one head count, you'd get government compensation differently too. Because I show up, my desk and my computer gets to exist, right?
What the heck is she talking about? She's supposed to be speaking in our language, but I don't understand a single thing she's saying. What happened to you, Nina? Something is severely wrong with you.
This is exactly how Nina is on her normal days. I know I'm not in the wrong here. I'm trying to say this on behalf of everyone else's true feelings around the world. True feelings? Just be honest to yourselves. You'd rather have fun, stay cozy in your bed, or go out drinking rather than be at work, right? I know that you all know exactly what I mean. When I tell you that working hard is what losers do, this means that no one in this world wants to ever work at all. At least I enjoy my job. What? I feel motivated at work too. You guys are lying. What? Who wouldn't want to live a life without ever having to work? Huh? This world is all about accomplishing a life without ever having to work hard. I know you guys feel that way deep inside your heart because you're my age. Jody and Heather aren't nearly like you, Nina. Oh yeah, and what makes you say that? Jody comes to work before anyone else gets here, and she'd clean the office without having anyone ask her to. Heather always takes the initiative to help others with their tasks whenever she sees someone falling behind. Nina, have you ever done any of those before? Why would I ever do anything like that? It's not like I get paid extra for doing any of those. I'd never want to put in any extra effort for work. In fact, I'd rather not put in any effort at all. I see. No wonder you shamelessly steal other people's project ideas. Huh? We know everything that you've done. You stole Helen's project idea for the back-scratching mechanical pencil. What? Nina, I need you to explain this to me. You told me that you just happened to come up with the same idea. Well, it was more like I happened to see your project idea by accident. I had my project idea notes in my bag. I even made sure I put it inside an envelope to make sure no one else saw them. I just opened that envelope out of impulse. This girl is a lot worse than I thought she was. Do you really think that's something that's okay for you to do? You're not even supposed to go through someone else's belongings without that person's consent. Her bag was open, so what was I supposed to do? I never leave my bag open, and I even had it inside a locker. I was curious. I was bored, and I had nothing to do, so I just figured I'd kill time doing that. I had no choice. That's ridiculous.
I didn't even know that project wasn't even Nina's idea.
Hold on, Daddy. I actually had that idea in my mind a month before, and somehow Helen ended up making it into a project. If you had that idea in your mind for a whole month, why didn't you start generating that project? It's because you never taught me how to do that. As a matter of fact, Helen, you stole my idea.
I don't even know what to say to you. I can tell how much trouble Helen goes through dealing with her. I feel bad.
What's wrong with all of you? You guys need to all stop picking on me. You are completely in the wrong. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. Living in this society is all about working smart, as in working as little as possible to get the most out of it. What? Helen is so old-schooled. She thinks working hard every day will earn her something. She's such a grandma. What? And you guys are so lame to look up to Helen the way you do. Say that one more time. Oh my goodness. Daddy, you have to help me. Everyone's bullying me just because they envy me. Daddy?
You're a grown woman and you need to learn how to be responsible for your own actions.
What? Why? I thought you would always be on my side, Daddy. Did I ever do anything wrong? Your daughter is being picked on by everyone right now.
That's enough. You better cut it out.
What? Daddy, are you mad at me?
This is all my fault for spoiling you all these years. You're going to be on your own moving forward.
No, I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness. Nina, a 31-year-old, is crying as if she's a child who's trying to get her parents to buy her a toy. This is quite disruptive. After humiliating herself, Nina chose to leave the job. She faced a lot of challenges in getting a new job because my strength is to be around successfully without putting much effort into what I do. Because she didn't learn much of a lesson from what happened back at her father's company. She somehow managed to get a job at a grocery store, but she has no choice but to put in her effort as her supervisor keeps a close eye on her. She's finally starting to realize what it's like to work hard and earn money. As for me, I've been transferred to a different branch while I was also transferred to a different department, which has been keeping me quite busy. It feels a bit strange because I'm the one who's getting trained now, but my trainer is being very patient with me through this transition, and I've been motivated to learn. Trouble Busters!